The Vintage Roast with Dan Adu and Jessica Montez.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Vintage Roast. Hello, Jessica.
Hi, Dan.
I'm excited today. Sorry, I cut you off. I'm so excited that I cut you off. Okay.
Why are you so excited?
I'm excited because we are going to one of my favorites, Emeril Lagasse. Emeril Live. Probably the biggest rock star chef of the modern era. Loved Emeril so much. And then I hated him because Bourdain hated him. But then I loved him again because Bourdain came around to him. Let's get right into it.
Right.
Here we go. Let's get
excited.
ready. Get ready for some BAM, baby.
I'm excited to see why you love him so much.
I mean, you'll know. Look at this. First of all, Seinfeld base. All right, the Seinfeld base right off the bat. He's on the second floor. He's got to come down from the second floor. Yeah. Look at this guy. And then he goes in and shakes the hands of the crowd. I mean, look at it. What a class act. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, that's my look at these guys. Hey, little kids, how you doing? Look at that.
Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you.
Oh. The hair color, I feel like he's got that shake. Remember the shake powder?
Emeril Lagasse, welcome to Emeril Live. Hey, you know what? I love the idea of, those little small plates of
Tapas
all different kinds of things served with a glass of sherry. Well, you don't have to stick to sherry. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to show you a bunch of these packed full little plates.
That was very
and some drinks to go with them.
First
some
of all,
exciting drinks.
People don't come to Emeril for tapas.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, folks. Great pairings.
And you can tell the crowd is like not excited.
Great, give it up for Doc Gibbs.
Like they want fried chicken. They want some BAM. He's like, I know what you guys love. You love tapas. They didn't even know what he was talking about.
Right.
The band. He's got a band.
Why is there a band?
Tapas.
Little plates, food, and drink. I love that.
He doesn't even know what it is,
folks,
it sounds
grab
like.
your plate, grab a glass. It's Kicked Up Bar Food tonight, right here on Emeril Live.
Here we go. Look at this intro. I mean, just the colors, the fun. The guy is so into it. He's making tapas. If you can tell, this was probably a late episode where they like, ran out of everything. He's like, what am I making? Tapas? Oh, wardrobe change. Here we go. Look at this. I mean, it's live. It's Emeril Live. Man, the guy is all over. So much energy.
Yes, indeed. I love tapas.
Oh, man.
Little small plates. I was recently, I know you guys have been over there. I was recently in Spain, in a little town called San Sebastian.
Oh, yeah.
And they actually have one street in the town, and maybe a half a mile, and on each side of the streets, all these little tapas places.
Oh, man.
Tapas.
And each little place has like their own special, like this place maybe he likes ceviche. So they do.
I love
like,
that the band
ceviche.
members
So
having to
you go
pretend like he
across the
cares
street,
about what he's saying right now.
and, like this guy, like he does.
Band members like, can you just start
They
cooking
just
so
line
that
up
we can
all
go
these little
home?
plates on the bar. You get your plate, little wine, little sangria,
Yeah.
Nice.
little beer.
Sounds good.
A
Nice.
few plates, then you pay, and okay, let's go. We'll go to the next place.
Wow.
Oh, unbelievable!
We need to do a show there.
Now you're talking, Doc. Now you're talking. Could you see us, all of us? Oh, man.
Wow, they are just going off the
That town
dome.
wouldn't be the same.
This is
Speaking about what we're going to have here,
Oh, he's still in his thunder.
what's on the old menu
Move away
tonight.
from him.
We're going to start by showing you, first of all, an incredible sangria, at least one of my favorites. Oh, yeah, fantastic.
oh, we got an applause break for sangria.
We're going to match that once we make the sangria, which I'm going to do in a couple minutes. We're going to match that with a spicy duck empanada.
Oh,
So I'm going to show you how to really make sort of an
Wait,
empanada
aren't
dough or a tamale
empanadas
dough, and we're going to make
South
some
American?
spicy duck empanadas. Then
I don't think
a
empanadas
pina
are
colada
Spanish.
mojito.
Can we find out the history
Yeah,
of
I think
empanadas?
they're Cuban, right?
Yeah.
Also, wait, pina
with
coladas
that, we're
are
gonna
also
match it
not Spanish,
With a
nor
ceviche.
are mojitos.
Okay.
Wait a second.
And then a watermelon margarita.
Hold on. And ceviche.
Oh, yes.
Ceviche is also.
With a roasted
Hold on. We
pork
need to look this
taco.
up, please.
Okay.
Let's
That
start
sound good
with
with you guys?
empanadas.
Okay. So empanadas are from Spanish or Southern European, Latin
So
American.
first what we're going to do,
Okay, it said
we're going to
Spanish.
start with some sugar.
Yeah, common in
Okay.
Spain.
Okay, what about
No, we're not.
what about mojitos?
Mojitos.
Mojitos.
You always got to taste this, you know? You never know when you're going to be set up, Doc.
I know.
See?
Cuba.
Wow, is he making a cocaine
now we'll
joke?
start with some sugar.
Yeah, he just made a cocaine
Can you
joke.
imagine if it would have been salt?
Oh, salt, not
I would
cocaine.
have came over there, gave you one of these sangrias like that, and you would
Sorry,
have went,
guys.
bam!
I had a rough night last night. Oh, he said bam.
And then
He
what
said
we're
bam.
going to do is have a little orange juice, Now.
Mojitos.
the base of sangria.
Are
Cuba.
they Spanish?
Red
It's
wine.
Cuban.
Yeah.
Mojitos are Cuban. We're making a
Oh.
mojito. What are
No, you don't
pina
have to
coladas?
just-
Let's see. Pina
Have
coladas.
this with tapas.
Tapas.
Oops.
Grand Marnier, not Spanish. There's nothing Spanish being
I like
made
to
here.
add just a little
Puerto
cognac
Rico.
in there too, Doc. Just
Yeah.
and then basically
Ceviche
what
is
we'll
from
do
Peru, by the way.
is we'll
Okay.
squeeze the juice,
He's not making
lime.
anything Spanish except for the sangria.
and then I add the lime right in there. Some orange slices, lemon slices, and then what you want to
Yeah.
do is then add some ice to it. When you're ready to serve, because it should be good and chilled. Then what I like to do is also add a little ice to the glass.
I don't know what I think about sangria. I feel like sometimes I'm into it, but most times it's just a good way
Stir
to
it
get
up,
rid of
make sure
trash
that
wine.
sugar's all nice
Yeah.
incorporated with
Exactly.
the
It's
orange
like
juice.
so
Exactly.
Kinda
hangover
bang down
inducing.
the limes a little bit. Then when you're ready to serve it,
I made sangria for New Year's,
you
and
get
that's what we
your
did. We got
glass
rid of
with
all
the
our bottles
ice,
of
you pour
bad
the
wine.
sangria
Yeah.
right over it. And then you garnish it with a little slices of apple, little orange, piece of lime. Salute.
Yeah.
A little homemade sangria.
Not
All right,
bad.
when we come back, I'm going to show you this spicy duck dish that we're going to match it with. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Kicked up bar food. What a like a dumbed down American way to describe tapas. Hey, it's kicked up bar food. The Spanish people making some kicked up bar food.
Welcome back. Come on, show them some love there, folks. Come on.
Emeril worked hard.
All right.
I'm telling you, he's raising the
Hey,
roof.
if you just joined us, Emeril Lagasse here. Kicked up bar food tonight. My version of tapas. We got a sangria out
I
there
want
right
to
now.
vomit every time he says
And
tapas.
now I'm going to show you how to make the dough for this
It kills
empanada.
me.
Then I'm going to show you how to make the filling and the sauce. So let's start with the dough. Massarina, very, very fine corn flour. It's great for frying in too. What I do, if I'm going to have a little tapas, say of calamari,
Oof.
take a little bit of that and a little bit of flour, mix them together, season it, and dredge your calamari in that. When you fry it, pieces of
Calamari,
fish.
Italian.
Then
Not
we're
that.
going to add flour.
He thinks if he
And
just
a
says
little
something
bit of chili.
and adds the word tapas. Oh yeah, if you
Little
want some
chili
calamari
spice,
tapas,
right?
that makes it Spanish.
Now,
No,
a
it
little
doesn't.
essence in here.
Oh, these taco
Pinch of salt.
tapas that I'm making are fantastic, just like they have in Seville.
We'll use one of these
These coconut
this-
shrimp
dough
tapas.
instruments here.
Oh, it's coconut shrimp tapas. Oh
Once we
my
mix
god,
that in,
just
now
like
what
they
we
have
gotta
in
do,
Madrid.
just like making a pie dough, we're going to add the fat. Well, with this dough, we're going to add lard. Oh yeah, pork fat, babe.
They never tell us how much.
Lad.
So we're going to add the lard in
Lard.
here,
The lad.
and then what we're going to do now
What I don't even know what kind of accent that is.
Is we
I know
gotta
he's like
get
Louisiana-ish,
it-
but that doesn't
work it
sound
inside the
Louisiana.
Oh,
dough.
really?
in little
Yeah, it does
pieces.
sound Cajun.
So
I don't know.
it should resemble sort of like
Could you imagine being an
cereal, like,
audience member to
should
this?
be real
Like,
coarse,
like
you know, when it's all done.
Oh, I would have dreamed to
So
be
we'll get
in this
this
audience.
together.
This is what I dreamed of, was being in that
And then when
audience.
it all works out,
I was too young though.
What
By the way,
is-
none of this
The
is
liquid.
mixing. I don't know if you're
in
watching.
this case, it's
None
gonna
of
be
that
ice
fat
water,
is
just like
mixing in
if I
with
was
the
making a
flour.
pie
He's
crust.
just taking the
make sure
same
that
thing and going up and down.
the
But
fat or the lard in this case is worked in the flour real good. That's why I keep banging it down. Once it is, then you can start adding
It's
cold
not.
water.
It wasn't
Don't add the
even close.
cubes in there. Just add the water.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
at
Like
this
they don't
point,
really get to see
what I tell
anything.
people, you
It's like
can
watching
always
a
add.
stage.
This
Yeah.
is where you either
don't-
have
True. I wonder if
good
there's a
tamale
camera
dough
above.
or a good pie dough or not. Once you start adding the liquid, you don't want to start working it
Like
too much. That's what
Being in
makes
the
it
audience
tough.
watching somebody color.
So
or
I
something.
just fold it over,
Right.
make it into knead it, make it into
Trust
a dough.
me, this looks
And
great.
then I like to cover it with plastic wrap, let it rest for about 30 to 45 minutes in the refrigerator. Because then what happens, the fat solidifies again. It's already been incorporated.
Getting so
And
intense.
boy, I'm telling you, you're in for a treat, which I'm going to show you.
He's leaning
now, let's go
over.
to the filling for a quick second. To the filling. What
I
we're
feel
going
like
to
he
do is we're going to
expected an
start
applause
with
break there. He thought he was
a
going to get
little
an
bit of
applause
olive
break
oil.
for his intense description of putting dough in the fridge.
Right. And nobody knows how to behave in
and
this
then we're going
audience
to
right
start
now.
with a little bit of shallot or shallot,
Ooh, how about
some
one of those?
garlic. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Some fresh corn,
Look at that guy. He's like, why my wife
too.
dragged me out here?
some chili pepper, whatever you
Fuck my
have.
doing here.
I have jalapeno. You could use serrano. You could use poblano.
Poblano, not
And
poblano.
to bring the heat up just a
Poblano.
little notch, I'm going to add
Poblano
some crushed red
Tapas.
pepper to this, too. All right?
Oh, there we
Now,
go. They just put the
Let's
awe
season
sign
the
up.
first layer. Even though we got
Ah.
the pepper in there, we're going to add a little bit of salt, fresh ground pepper. Now, let that extract a little bit here, 4 or 5 minutes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add duck
What
meat.
does that
cooked
mean?
duck
Let that
meat in there.
extract?
You could use
What are we
pork.
extracting?
You could use
What are
whatever
we
you want to use. You could
extracting,
use
Emeril?
chicken. These days, you can buy in a lot of the stores now this duck confit, which is like a leg that's cooked already.
How many
I
stores
buy
can you
one of
get
them
duck
if you need duck
confit?
meat fast. You just take the skin off it,
In
break
a
it
lot
up in
of the
pieces,
stores?
and you got it.
And
A
Now,
lot of the stores you
to
can get
that-
duck confit.
isn't he a
We're
chef?
gonna
He's
add
supposed to
some
be
chicken
teaching us
stock,
how to cook the duck.
chicken broth.
Yeah.
He's like,
Let
just
that
go
come
buy
up
it
to temp.
pre-cooked.
Go get it. In fact,
Now,
we'll get some empanadas at the
when that
Mexican
comes up
restaurant.
to temp,
Chop them up small plates, tapas.
it's already cooked. So what I want to do is once it comes up to temperature, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit more chicken broth with a good heaping teaspoon of cornstarch. Okay, instead of like making a roux, we're going to use cornstarch.
Again,
What you got to do, the liquid's
Waiting
got
for
to be
he
cold.
paused for applause.
You got to
Cornstarch.
dissolve the
Right, guys?
cornstarch. Now, once this comes up to temperature, this is called making a slurry. We're going to add the cornstarch mixture to this. With any kind of thickening agent, a roux, cornstarch, arrowroot, you're not going to know how thick it is until it comes
at
to a
those guys.
boil. Once it
They're
comes to a
visiting-
boil, that's how
visiting
thick
from
it's going to be.
Nashville.
So
They
if
got
it's too
tickets.
thick, we can add a little
So
bit more
excited.
liquid. If it's
So
not
excited
thick
to learn how to
enough,
make some good old
a little
American
more
food.
cornstarch, some
And instead
water,
they get to the
broth,
tapas
stock.
episode.
Boom, boom, boom. We're going to let
A
it
New
cook for
Yorker.
about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we're going to strain it. That way we're going to have the duck meat and the corn and the peppers, and we're going to have the sauce. When we come back, I'll show you how to put it all together. Doc Gibbs! Uh-huh!
And that Spanish music.
Yeah.
Go along
Ooh,
with
I feel like I'm in San Sebastian.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial, baby.
Welcome back.
It's fucking Emeril
Everybody
Live,
doing
baby.
all right?
Anything goes.
We're just warming up. All right, we got the empanada dough inside the refrigerator getting nice and frosty chili. And you'll see now what it looks like here. As I said, good thickness. We're going to strain it.
Does he have a
The meat
teleprompter,
mixture.
do you think?
We want to let cool so we
Not,
can
it's
do
not
the
easy
empanada
to do
thing.
what he's doing. It's not easy to
And
be
the
cooking,
sauce, if it's not
trying to
thick
concentrate
enough,
on that, and then talking.
I don't like it too thick.
He keeps like looking up like
so
this.
let's let that show.
Yeah.
And let's get the dough. So when you get the dough together, you see what I got here? And don't be frightened if the dough cracks, because that's the kind of dough it is. Okay?
Thank you, Emeril.
Okay.
Now,
I was
when
gonna
you're ready,
freak
the
the
great thing
fuck
about this
out
too, you can do this
if I saw a crack in my dough.
way ahead of time. Day, 2 days before your party.
You potty.
I just take it out, put it on a lightly floured surface, not too much flour. It's good and cold. Then you want to take the log,
That guy's an
You wanna
orthodontist
sort of roll-
from Greenwich, Connecticut.
do some cuts like that.
And he's there with his sister.
Because then
Yeah.
what we're going to do,
There was a sister. His sister's visiting
Now-
from out of town.
we're going to take,
She's
piece of
always on this
plastic.
camera.
put the dough there, another piece of plastic. And then really it all depends what kind of rolling pin you want to use.
This
Got
is
the
a
baseball bat
boring
one.
episode for the poor
See,
people
I like these.
in the.
Get a couple of these in the kitchen.
You
that
could
way
tell.
nobody
I
gives
feel
you
like
any
you can
trouble.
tell he sees that he's losing them.
Hearing any strange noises,
Right.
you just grab the rolling pin. Show him who's boss. Put the wood on him. You know
There
what
he
I mean?
goes.
Yeah, he's trying to talk about beating someone with a
like
rolling
that.
pin,
Right.
and it's not getting laughs. He's got to look at
Then
Doc.
you got the smaller one,
Oh, yeah.
or
Doc is trying to help out.
the little one. See?
Doc is laughing.
Then you want to roll it
A
out.
little.
I preferably like this one here. We're going to roll this out, folks. Good and cold. How big? How big do you want your empanadas? That's really the size
too
of it
big.
right there.
Oh,
So,
oh,
you wanna
Marcia.
get it
Marcia wants a
Thin,
big
but not
empanada.
too thin. Keep it on that wrap right there. And it don't have to be perfect.
I love that he's losing the
Clearly.
crowd and then just
So
started
now what I
improvising
do-
on rolling pins to try to get
When
him
you're
back.
ready, you
And they-
take that chilled,
It's not the shape of
Mixture.
an empanada.
not too much.
Hold on, be patient.
Okay.
Emeril's got this. He's putting.
It's not gonna make it like a cookie
And what you
cutter.
want to do
Yeah, is he not going to cut it?
is
in a
then you
way?
take it.
No,
and
he's
fold
leaving
it
it in that
over.
weird shape. Oh my god! Wait,
Now,
and then he's going to do it. Now he's gonna cut it.
sometimes if it's a little thick,
Yeah.
I just cut the excess off like such. Then you get a fork and you just sort of crimp them.
Yeah, Emeril's gonna make it pretty. Come on,
Right.
Jessica. I think Emeril needs an
Then you have
apology
the
from you.
empanada.
I think it looks more like a
When
Pop
you get them
Tart
all together,
than an empanada, but
what you want to do then,
Well, they all look pretty except for the one that he
375
just made,
degrees,
which
you're gonna
looked like
bake
all
them.
weird.
You can fry them. I like them baked. A little cleaner. Delicious. You can gauge it better too. Now, let's talk about a little garnish.
he's losing
Man,
them.
maybe
I got
Emeril
some
wasn't as
sour
good
cream.
at this as I thought he was. Like, I definitely
What I'm gonna
see him
do
like he's like
Is add the
you know
juice
grasping
of
for
a lemon or a
words
lime.
and like doesn't know what to say. I don't know.
Well, how do you do this in front of an audience like that?
It's
I mean,
tough.
look how bored they are.
Then you
They're
go in
very
here.
bored.
They
Get the
can't see
seeds
what he's
out.
doing. And if you laugh at him, are you supposed to
Yep.
laugh at him, or is that rude? You know, I mean,
I don't know. They just laughed a
Then
little
I
bit
got
at him
cilantro.
taking seeds out of the mayo for
I
some
love
reason.
cilantro.
I think they're just like
Especially
really
for this
nervous
kind of
and
dish.
confused about why this is not that
So what I
entertaining.
do with the cilantro, I just put it right on the board like this and just kind of give it a.
That didn't cut any of them, by the way, just so you know. Literally just moved them around.
All right, so now we got a little
Literally.
cilantro crema.
You just moved it around.
We got the sauce. Let me show you how we put this thing together. 25, 30 minutes they cook in the oven. They come out.
Is the empanadas?
You're ready for your old guests.
Yeah.
I take a little bit of the sauce, put that on the bottom. Oh, yeah.
make him nice and soggy.
I
Yeah.
take the empanada,
Yeah, right? Sog them all up.
a little crema, and there you have it, all right?
Oh my god, Emeril, that looks awful.
Obviously, we're gonna bring it up another
He's like,
notch.
quick,
Stick around
cut the
back
commercial.
here.
Quick, get out of here.
Hurry up, band. We're getting the
Yeah,
clap.
the band is covering up that empanada.
Oh,
Oh,
he switched the
man.
cilantro.
It's like too big of a plate. I think that's the main issue. Oh, the Spanish seaside treat, pina colada mojito.
All right, Emeril Lagasse here. If you're just joining us, we're making up some kicked-up bar food tonight.
Oh, yeah, there
Sort
was
of
a
little
teleprompter. I just saw
Emerilized tapas.
Oh, okay.
And we have the spicy duck empanada and sangria pairing. So I wanted to make it interesting. Obviously, I've got some friends over there in the great state of Hawaii. So I thought I would use a Hawaiian fish called munchung. Ha-ha. Say that. Basically, what it is sort of the
Why?
equivalent to the Hawaiian
Say that.
mahi.
Say that, you
Okay.
fucking.
So
I dare
we
you.
brought a little bit of that in to make a ceviche because the key with the ceviche is fresh, and more fresh. You get a fish, smells like fish, it ain't for the dish.
Got him. Got him with
It
the
should have
triple
no
rhyme.
smell if it's fresh. Just keep
Got
that
him
in
with
mind.
the
You go into
triple
a
rhyme.
store and you, boy, what? Wow.
Now the question
somebody
is-
had a bad night.
He's going all in on it now.
Stay away.
At work, he's gonna keep going with
Go
it.
for the lamb chops.
Wait, someone had a bad night, so it
All
smells
right,
like
so
fish?
what I'm going to do is
Someone had a bad
So
night.
what we're going to see here, I got all the
You know what
bones
that
here. What
means.
we're going to
Someone
do
had
is
a
sort of
bad
come
night.
underneath this,
Yeah, so he's using, just to reiterate, he's using a Hawaiian fish to make a Peruvian
take the
dish
skin,
and calling it
Oh, yeah.
Spanish.
and then you want to use like the good loin part of this for the ceviche.
I've never heard of this fish either.
Neither have I. And I've heard of a
No.
lot of fish.
Tuna
It's my Donald
works
Trump.
great.
I know all the
Scallops,
fish.
shrimp.
I've seen all the fish.
The key,
I can't do it.
fresh.
You get it.
Fresh. Cut it down, strips. There are some fish that I don't know about doing it ceviche.
Just finish
You know,
cutting the
those bottom
strips.
feeding catfishy things. Good fish, but for ceviche, grouper is a great ceviche fish. Snapper.
Are they like, you gotta
No.
stretch. Emeril, you
After
gotta
we
stretch.
cut it in strips, then what I do is I
Okay.
just cut it in pieces.
Let me just talk about fish I don't like for ceviche.
Bite-sized pieces. Now, once we get it all, the fish in here,
Oh.
Then
Whoa.
it's a matter
She loves
of
Emeril.
now
She needs
making the
Emeril.
ceviche,
Yes.
which actually is not really raw
She
because it's going to cook.
Has a picture of Emeril and Doc
What do
in
I mean
her
by that?
kitchen
Well,
at home.
I'm going to show you. We're going to add some citrus to it. And so the acidity of citrus is going to work just fine. It's going to sort of cook it. Sometimes I
Citrus.
like to add a little pineapple to it,
Citrus.
to the ceviche, depending what you're going for.
Depending on how
All right,
far
so
away
now
from
we got the
Spain you
fish
want to
cut.
get. Because we're pretty fucking far right now.
Let me show you what we're going to do. No bones.
Yeah, by the way,
Now,
thank you for that fun fact. Do not put bones in your ceviche.
how's the empanada?
Okay.
Spicy, huh? Really good. It's got that nice punch from the pepper, that little kick there. That's why the cilantro crema is really good with it. The dough, delicious, huh?
That's beautiful.
Oh,
He's like yelling at them. It's fucking good, right?
all right. Going
You
back
like
to
it,
the
right?
ceviche.
Yes, I
Now,
like
let's
it a lot.
lose this
It's delicious.
over here.
I feel bad
you
for
see
the
these
rest of
little
the
boards,
crowd
you know?
that's not in the
These new
front
cutting
row that doesn't
things.
get to eat.
Oh, that's so good. Throw them away.
Or see what he's doing.
All right, now
Yeah.
here's what we're going to do. Lime juice. Orange juice.
I mean, those kids that are in the audience are pretty good
Lemon
kids.
juice.
They're being very
Citrus,
quiet.
citrus, and more citrus.
Very good kids.
Want to get the
This is
juices
before
going
iPads.
first here?
This is before iPads.
Toss them.
Yeah.
We're going to flavor them. I'm going to use sweet pepper. I happen to have yellow and a little bit of red. Hot pepper, jalapeno, whatever chili you have. I like a little bit of fine red onion or a little shallot.
This is what it
And
meant
of
to be a
course, a little
Food Network,
garlic,
or
right,
what it
in
means
there.
to be a Food Network chef.
Wow.
Someone else
That
cuts
wasn't
everything,
anything major.
puts it into
A little
little
salt.
tiny ramekins, and you just put it all in
And I
together
like
and
fresh
pretend like
pepper.
you did everything, but you did nothing. You're a
Now,
fraud,
here's the
Emeril.
You should marinate this for at least an hour. I like doing mine overnight. You know, not a full 24 hours, but enough plastic over it in the refrigerator. Now, what am
Yeah.
I going to pair the ceviche with?
Ceviche.
Well, I'm going to make this sort of mojito. Little
Oh.
different. Regular mojito,
Classic.
lime,
Yes, just like they do in Barcelona.
salsa.
The
Done.
mojitos in
Here's what I do.
Barcelona.
I take some water, sugar.
A lot of sugar.
I slowly bring it up to temperature, and I make a mint syrup.
That was a Fanny
Once the mint syrup
level
comes together,
amount of sugar there.
Strain it.
Fanny would
You
love
keep
that.
it in a container like this in your ice box. That would be the refrigerator. Now, to make the mojito,
Why
some
was that funny?
lime in there,
The ice box. That
Some
would
of
be
that
the
raw sugar
refrigerator, and that got an
and
applause
mint.
break. Like,
And
if I
what
could
you
do
wanna
stand up
do
in front of
is
these
you wanna
crowds,
muddle.
they
You
would
want to muddle this.
they would just
That's what
shit
this
and
is.
piss
You're
themselves.
muddling right now. You're just
They'd lose
cruising
control
the line.
of all their
You're
faculties.
muddling. Just muddling away. Now,
This is
once
getting
it's all
applause.
muddled
I'm
in
muddling
there,
away.
then we can do this. We'll add a little pineapple juice.
Does that pineapple
little
juice
coconut milk.
in a mojito? Or
Okay, a little
coconut
bit more
milk?
Or
coconut milk.
coconut milk.
Then there's this
Is he doing the- is
coconut
this the
flavored
pina
rum.
colada suddenly?
Oh yeah, he's making a pina colada, but because
And
he's
then
putting
there's this
muddled mint in it,
pineapple rum.
he's calling it a mojito. That's what he's
Oh.
doing. It's a pina
And
colada
then
with
just a little
muddled
bit
mint.
of fizz.
Water?
Sparkling water,
Yeah.
salsa water. A little bit of ice.
Mark Cuban's cousin.
A little bit more ice. Things always happen like that.
Now they're
You know
laughing
what I mean?
at him.
Wait, you're not supposed to put sparkling anything in a
When you're
shaker.
ready
That's
to
why he
drink it.
couldn't shake it. You're supposed to put that in at the end. He didn't even mix
With
that.
that-
It wasn't even mixed.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We're not done.
Oh my god, he totally
Ice.
fucked it up.
And I forgot
Ice.
to add the ice.
Like
And
now
right
is
on
when you
top.
would put the soda in at the end and then mix it together.
They'll all be doing it.
Because you don't want to mix with the soda.
Put
Yeah,
just
because
a
that
little
makes
bit
it
of that
burst out
lime
of the
syrup
container.
Yeah, which is exactly what happened.
right on top like that. So there you have it. Okay, folks? We got a delicious little pina colada.
There you go.
All right?
Okay, so that
Pina
was the
colada
pina.
mojito. You left
I
out
don't-
the
I think the mojito is coming up. I think he's still
No.
making the mojito, right?
I
No?
think that was
Once
the
it's
pina colada
marinated,
mojito.
as you can see, it's
I
cooked.
think it's one thing.
Once it's marinated,
Huh.
what I like to do is serve a
It's
little bit
a-
of fried plantains,
It's a
garnish it with a
Cuban
little bit more cilantro, some lime.
Puerto Rican
We got
drink
ceviche.
that somehow is Spanish now.
Then we got the pina colada mojito.
Oh,
and
you're
when we
right.
come back,
You're right.
another notch. One of the great things to do as a ceviche is it makes a great first course. So you're going to sit down, you got 6 or 8 people, you can do this ahead of time. Here's how I would do it. I would take a little martini glass,
Oh man,
put a little ceviche
I love
in there.
serving anything in a fucking big martini glass is so 80s. I love it.
And then what you could do is take the plantain,
Look at that.
little
Tommy
bit of the
Bahama
cilantro,
over here.
and then you just kind of put a little lime. Now, if it doesn't happen like that, you can just get a knife, little paring knife. Look at that. Doesn't that make a really great little presentation?
Oh my god, that is so goofy looking. I love it.
And then somebody on the commercial break also asked with the pineapple mojito, the pina colada mojito, what garnish? You could really garnish it however you want. You can buy these sugar sticks too these days, and you just serve one of those like that, little ceviche.
What?
This is
Done.
this
There
is
you have it,
Fanny's
okay,
drink.
folks? There you have it.
You put a sugar stick in it? Oh no, that wasn't. It was sugar cane. That's what it was.
I'm going to
It
show
was a
you
piece of sugar
another
cane.
dish and
You
another
called it a
pairing right
sugar
now.
stick.
One of my favorite ones.
I got a sugar
This is
stick.
going to go with a watermelon
Put a sugar
margarita.
stick. Put it in the
But
fucking
it's
drink.
a roasted pork.
It was a piece of raw
taco.
sugar cane.
So, you go to the store. It's another thing you can do in advance, particularly the pork part of this. You buy one of those pork butts, okay? The bottom,
People are
I
laughing
don't
at
know where
pork butt.
you are, whatever, where I am, they call them butts. So, you take some garlic cloves, and you just sort of put them inside of those slits.
That's a pro move. I love doing that.
Yep. Hide the garlic clove.
Hide the
You wanna
garlic
talk
clove.
about flavor.
We used to play that in high school.
Speaking about flavor, one of my favorite things served with this is a real mole, a sauce that I'm going to show you how
Oh
to make.
yeah, mole, like
Fantastic.
very traditional
All right.
Oaxacan
Once
Mexican
that
sauce.
happens,
But
wash the hands.
man, do they love it in fucking Madrid? Literally,
Pork
not,
police.
he hasn't made one Spanish thing
Probably
yet.
outside there with the, you know.
He's made small dishes,
Now,
but
once that
nothing,
happens,
and he's calling that tapas.
salt. Sometimes what I'll do is instead of doing this in the oven before I go to bed, I just put it on the egg, go to sleep, wake up, pork butt's done. Now, let's talk about this mole for a second.
Mole.
It's all about when you're making moles. It's all about flavors.
I mean,
Okay? So
this is
poblano pepper.
it's kind
You
of
can
like
either
so
do this in the
racist.
oven
He's like, yeah,
and the
Spain,
onions,
Mexico, it's all the
or
same
you
shit.
can do them right on the stove like this.
They're all
Even if
just
you have an
Mexicans from
electric
different
burner.
parts of the world. They're
What you
European
want to do?
Mexicans. They're
It's
South
all
American
mole's all about
Mexicans.
rustic flavors. You want to char these babies, okay? You want to char them. You want to blister them up, okay?
The mole.
Once they're
I don't
blistered
think
up,
mole has
they'll
poblano
look like
peppers.
this.
No, I don't think so either.
See
Mole,
that? You might think
mole is
they're all
basically like
charred.
a
a couple of reasons why we're doing this.
chocolate-based
Not only for the
sauce.
flavor,
It has like
but
chocolate
you see
and a
they've
bunch
got
of
this
different
sort of
spices.
waxy skin. We're going to take that skin
Like red
and
peppers.
peel it off.
Yeah,
Now, we got that. We got the charred onions. You with me so far? All right.
not at all.
So those
Emeril.
charred onions and
I don't think
peppers
you're
are gonna
with
go
you.
in
I don't think
food
you know what you're
processor.
doing right now.
With-
You're going rogue.
toasted pine nuts, toasted pumpkin seeds, toasted pistachios, some cumin. I mean, you know what that stuff is. You got it in your pantry. You haven't used it probably in about 6.5 years, but you have it in there. Every time you open it, it says cumin. Still there.
Got
Use
him.
it.
Got
Then I
him.
got some cinnamon, nutmeg, cayenne pepper. I've got some tamarind paste that you can buy, and a little bit of molasses.
Yes, you don't have to
and
steal
water.
it. You can buy
All
it.
that's going in here.
You can buy.
When we come back, I'll show you what we're going to do
He's
with it. Stick
assuming. He's like,
around.
I'm
We'll be right
assuming
back.
none of you have tamarind paste.
Bob Gibbs and the Emeril Band.
So is this like one of the first live cooking shows?
Yeah, I think the Galloping Gourmet was the one before that was live.
Oh, man.
I don't think it was actually
Must have
recorded
been all
live
fleshed out this
or like
weekend, huh?
airing live, but it was
Uh-huh.
recorded live. But
Awfully
the Galloping
good, man.
Gourmet was the
Wow,
first
welcome
one,
back.
which
We're making a little kicked up
we're gonna have
Bravo tonight.
episodes of for
All
sure.
right, here we go. Pork roast. Yes, I wasn't exaggerating. 450 degrees for the first hour, then turn it down to about 325. 3.5 hours later, you got a nice tender butt. Now, once it rests a little bit, you can just kind of take a fork like this, and you can just sort of pull it, like I'm doing right there. You see
That
that?
looks awesome,
Okay.
actually.
Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just take that, salt, pepper, a little barbecue sauce, put that on a little hamburger bun with a little coleslaw. Ooh la la! Chicken broth.
Okay.
We take a little bit of cream, taking the mole,
Oh, we made the mole already.
all the nuts,
Did we miss?
the
We missed
peppers,
the
the
mole.
onions. I mean, this stuff is fantastic.
Yeah.
You're always thinking about something for chicken.
It's
Well,
not
there you have it.
panic.
You need something for fish. There you have it. Mole. It is dynamite.
Hey, put
All
some
right, so we
fucking
get
mole.
all the paste
He's saying
out
it
of
like
there.
it's the
We
easiest
start
thing to
working
do.
the
Like, hey,
paste
just whip up some mole.
inside
There's
of that
75
liquid.
ingredients in mole.
And
Just
then
to whip up a
basically
mole.
now,
You got a
with a
fish, you know
wooden
what to do?
spoon,
Whip
we'll
up
work
a
that in
mole.
there because you got to
Put it on
cook it.
crackers.
So
Got
we
some
work
crackers.
the paste in
You
here.
don't want to put on the.
You don't
Just
want
put
it to
the mole
stick.
on the
Don't
crackers.
go crazy. You don't want it to splash everywhere.
You got some cereal?
And you work it
You
in
want it to be
slowly.
exciting?
If it's too
Put some
thick,
mole
you
in
add
your
a little
cereal.
bit more liquid. Are you with me? About 15 minutes. This is what it looks like right here. Oh, man. Now, we want to taste for the seasoning. See if we got to add any seasoning in here.
So what's it gonna do? Put the pork butt in a coffee cup and stick the mole over the top of it and call it a tapa? That's my guess.
Oh my God, mole as a
Man,
tapas.
let me tell you something. You can put that on a bumper of a truck. It'll taste good. Maybe a little
Got 'em.
pinch of salt like this. That's all it needs. Got nice spiciness, too. Now, what are we going to serve with this? Just wait and see. I got a watermelon syrup. How did you do that, Emeril? I just pureed watermelon and then strained it. I made a simple syrup, and I flavored that
That's all I
with
did.
some lime juice
This
right here.
would take 3 days
So
to
now,
make
when
this
you're
mole
ready,
dish, by the way.
Here's what we
Like,
do.
wow, what? It's a watermelon
We'll
puree.
get
How
one
did
of
I
those
do it? What do you
frozen
think?
things.
I got a watermelon and I pureed it.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
baby. Then
Oh,
what we
boy.
do,
He's going for the margarita
Take a
glass.
little
Like,
Lime
you
like
got
this.
the TGIF margarita glass. What?
right in the old salt.
What are the noises?
Okay? Don't waste the lime. Put that in the bottom. Then you take a little watermelon, take a little lemon juice, little Cointreau, Or you could use
Yeah, you know, the margaritas that you get in
some
Spain
great tequila.
are just to die for.
And tequila, Spanish tequila.
Some
Oh.
ice cubes.
Oh my God.
And then
Ooh,
just a little topping of that lime mint syrup.
it's literally.
There you have it
Not-
right there, a little watermelon,
I
right?
just can't get over. I'm like, eventually he'll get to something Spanish, and he just keeps doubling down on everything except for Spanish. In Spain, you don't really get margaritas. Like, they love vermouth. They're like huge vermouth people, and gin and
Little
tonics.
pork.
They love gin and tonics, and their wines are great.
Little Spanish cheese.
Oh,
Fold that baby over.
Spanish cheese.
What
You
kind
got
of cheese
the
was
old
that?
watermelon
There's no
action,
way that was Spanish cheese.
right?
That looked like Monterey
And
Jack.
you got the-
That
Okay,
was not
Go ahead. 2
Manchego.
million people. Go ahead.
Eat it.
Don't let me down, babe. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Come on, give it a shot. Don't
Jeez.
let me down, baby.
He's like, honey, I don't like it.
Oh,
Honey.
no. Hey, if you don't have instant replay at home, watch again. A little mole. Then you come over for a little pork. And then some cheese. Maybe a squirt of lime.
Some Spanish cheese.
Fold it over.
So he made
Don't let me
two
down, babe. Don't
two
let
different
me
types of
down.
tacos. He made
There
empanadas
you have it.
and
Hey, I
tacos.
wanna thank
They're
you
Yeah.
kind of the
for joining me
same.
tonight. I'm Emeril
One's
Lagasse. See you
fake.
next time.
Wow. Emeril. He sticks the landing, though. This is what I like. I think he knew this was a train wreck of an episode, but he just committed throughout. Well, that was a little bit of a train wreck, Mr. Emeril. Culturally, see, you could get away with that shit in the 90s. He would have been canceled. He was appropriating the wrong culture. Like, if you're gonna appropriate appropriately. That was great. Taught us nothing about tapas, but
No.
I will say, when you do cook a pork butt that long, it is just delicious, divine goodness. And David Chang's pork butt recipe is fantastic. He had it at his restaurant. He would serve it Korean style with lettuce wraps, rice, an oyster, and like Korean hot sauce.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
It was delicious.
Yes, and it was Korean tapas is what it was. It was tapas. It was the best tapas I ever had were in Korea.
All right. Well, that was fun. Until next time.
As they say in Spain, merci beaucoup.
Thanks for watching the Vintage Roast. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and tell us what your favorite dish was in the comments down below.